Welcome to the official NXT review and results video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also ring those bells for all notifications. First things first. I want to apologize for not giving you guys SmackDown Live review last night. Simple fact was because my stomach was killing me, so I was in no condition to sit here and give you guys a SmackDown Live review. And on top of that, the Iconics retained the Women's Tag Team Championship. So by default, I was not gonna give you guys a SmackDown Live review, especially on my stomach condition. But I'm fine now. Thank you guys for your support. I'm fine now. My stomach is a whole lot better now. It's just that a lot of people now are suffering that same stomach virus that I'm suffering. So if you guys have that stomach virus, just do me a simple favor. Just drink a whole lot of ginger ale. You'll be fine. You'll be completely fine. Or have some soup, drink some tea, lemon juice. You're fine. There you go. And I want to apologize for giving you guys NXT review a little bit late because to be honest with you, I was not going to give you guys NXT review tonight because of the Yankee game tonight. But the game got postponed. I have to do a doubleheader tomorrow. But it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow here in New York City. If you guys are living in the tri-state area, it's supposed to rain literally all day tomorrow. So I don't know if the Yankees are going to have this doubleheader tomorrow. I don't know how, but if you're a Yankee fan, I'll keep you posted on Twitter. But I wasn't going to give you guys an NXT review tonight because of the game. So the game got postponed. So I told myself, the game got postponed. I didn't give you guys SmackDown review last night. Let me make it up to you by giving you guys NXT review. So fuck it. I'll give you guys NXT review. So NXT tonight was a really good show. I'm not gonna lie, it was a really good show. The Matt Riddle versus Arturo Rush match, it was a good match for what it was. What else happened here? Dexter Lumis versus Bronson Reed. I think it was the last match of the first round of the Breakout Tournament. Fantastic matchup. Then we got a matchup between KUSHIDA and Apollo Crews. This was NXT TakeOver-like match on Full Sail University. And it was a great matchup. It was a great matchup. And also, we got news. We found out that Keith Lee next week will be facing Damian Priest. That should be a barn burner in itself. I can't wait for that next week. Keith Lee against Damian Priest? Jesus Christ, I can't wait for that next week. And then we got some more Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano shtick. This whole rivalry is going to continue. Most likely it's going to bleed towards NXT TakeOver Toronto on August 10th, SummerSlam weekend. All this right here on the NXT review. Plus, I have news. I'm going to start off the NXT review with some Tommaso Ciampa news. I have news on Tommaso Ciampa. Now, news broke out earlier today, if I can find the report. Okay. Tommaso Ciampa provides spoiler about his in-ring return. Tommaso Ciampa is currently out of action as he deals with a neck injury. He is doing very well with his progress and was cleared for non-contact activity before NXT TakeOver 25. He hasn't stepped in the ring yet for actual bumps, though. While speaking to Sports Illustrated, Tommaso Ciampa provided a little bit of a spoiler about which brand he will be returning to. Get this, guys. Even though Ciampa made his main roster debut just before his injury, he's not returning to either Raw or SmackDown Live. This is what Tommaso Ciampa said, and I quote, "I don't know if people think I'm going to Raw or SmackDown, but here's a spoiler. I'm not. I'm going to NXT. If somebody tries to tell me anything else, I'm answering them with a no." End quote. This is great news for NXT fans, including myself. Tommaso Ciampa will most likely get a main roster call-up, but at least he will get to take care of some unfinished business in NXT first. I booked this on the podcast this past weekend. You want to book Tommaso Ciampa's comeback? You have him come back at TakeOver Chicago, turning heel on Johnny Gargano. Or you can have Gargano turn heel on Ciampa. You can do either or. Now, we don't know how long Ciampa's out I heard that the minimum he was going to be out was like, what, 6 to 8 months? It's only been, he got the surgery around, what, March, so April, May, June, July, August, September, October. When Ciampa comes back, it will be at least 8 months. Because we're in July right now, going into August. So by the time Ciampa comes back, it could possibly be at November for TakeOver Chicago, Survivor Series weekend. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't really mind it. I wouldn't mind Ciampa coming back, but would you guys want to see Gargano turn heel on Ciampa, or Ciampa remaining as a heel and turning his back on Gargano? I think they will tell a better story with Ciampa turning heel on Gargano again. Because Ciampa was the guy that told Gargano when he won the NXT Championship, hold on to Goldie. You are the right guy to hold on to Goldie. What happened at the next TakeOver, at NXT TakeOver 25? He lost the championship to Adam Cole. Who knows? Maybe Adam Cole and Ciampa can feud for the NXT Championship. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. Can you imagine a Tommaso Ciampa versus Adam Cole match for the NXT Championship? Jesus Christ, I would love to see that matchup. But how would you guys book Tommaso Ciampa's comeback? Sound off down below in the comment section. Now we're going to go review NXT tonight. I'm going to make this quick because I have a lot of things to do. So I'm going to make this quick here. I'm going to make this very, very quick. If you guys don't know who I am your boy Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel on this Wednesday, July 17th, 2019. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. If you guys enjoyed NXT tonight, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below what you guys thought of NXT tonight. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those bells for all notifications. If you guys missed my Monday Night Raw review, it's live on the channel right now. Link to this video will be in the annotation above that you see on the upper right hand corner of your screen. Check out Extreme Rules review as well, live on the channel right now. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Extreme Rules review will be in the annotation above that you see on the upper right hand corner of your screen. And also check out episodes number 37, 38, and 39 of the Reality Podcast. All of those videos will be in the annotation above that you see on the upper right hand corner of your screen. This is the official home of the Reality Podcast, so make sure you are connecting with me on social media. Twitter, Chris from Loring, and Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. And like I said, if you guys are enjoying the content so far, if you like what you see on the channel, be sure to show your support by hitting that subscribe button down below and turn on those bells for notifications. Let's review NXT tonight from Full Sail University. NXT kicked off tonight with Matt Riddle, the original bro. Went one-on-one with Arturo Rush. The match wasn't that bad for what it was. I actually love this matchup. This match was good, but Matt Riddle wins here with the amount of strikes here. Riddle with a kick to the side of the head and a double leg takedown by Russ. Russ with a punch, and Riddle gets to his feet and he connects with strikes. Riddle with a kick, but Russ kicks back and he takes Riddle to the mat. Russ with punches, and Riddle kicks from the mat and hits the jumping knee and punches Russ until the referee stops the match. Matt Riddle wins due to a referee stoppage. Matt Riddle looks good. I love Matt Riddle. But this is the thing that caught my eye here. After the match, someone attacks Matt Riddle, and we see that it was KILLIAN DAIN. And Dane with a series of back sentons. Dane sends Riddle shoulder first into the ring post. Dane with a running clothesline onto the floor. Dane kicks Riddle and connects to the forearm. KILLIAN DAIN also kicks and punches Riddle against the apron. Dane also with a back senton onto Riddle's back. Then after that, KILLIAN DAIN sends Riddle up the ramp and he kicks Riddle in the ribs. Dane with another back senton, and it goes through the stage to the floor. Referees come up to stop to tell KILLIAN DAIN to get to the back. I loved the faction Sanity. I loved them. KILLIAN DAIN was one of the best guys there. The fact that not only he's back on NXT, but he's feuding with a guy like Matt Riddle, sign me up for that. Sign me up. I would love to see how KILLIAN DAIN does against Matt Riddle. Now, If I was to book this match, would you book this at TakeOver? Possibly. Because as I'm hearing as of right now, Matt Riddle is not going to be on the TakeOver Toronto card. He's not going to be on the TakeOver Toronto card. If you're going to have this matchup, if you're going to book this matchup, you got to put it at TakeOver. You got to put it at TakeOver. I wouldn't mind this match being on an NXT TV show. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't really mind it. But it would be a whole lot better if you put guys like KILLIAN DAIN in front of that TakeOver crowd. Just give me a matchup between KILLIAN DAIN and Matt Riddle for TakeOver Toronto. Sign me up for that. I would love to see that. We come after commercial break and we see the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits. Montez says that this is a special edition of Street Talk. Montez says there are some individuals who think the titles are theirs. They talk about Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Angelo says they disrespect them. You don't own the place. The Street Profits do because they are the champs. This is true. Why couldn't you beat them in a ladder match? Why don't you come challenge us now? Angelo says they will still be tag team champions, and that is undisputed. I'm going to sit here and guess that we get this match at TakeOver Toronto. You get the Street Profits versus Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for TakeOver Toronto. Just give me a TLC match and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Just give me a TLC match and I'm good. Between Undisputed Era and the Street Profits. I'm done. I'm done. Take my money, Triple H. Take my money. We see footage of Mia Yim attacking Marina Shafir at an NXT show over the weekend. Mia slams the door on Marina Shafir. Bronson Reed says he is from... Bronson Reed says where he is from, you go to a pub to get into a fist fight. He looks forward to everyone trying to fight him. No one talks about Australian strong style, and he is going to put everyone on notice. Then we get the last match, I believe, of the first round of the Breakout Tournament. So far, I'm loving the Breakout Tournament. If you guys are enjoying the Breakout Tournament so far, hit that thumbs up on this video. We get Dexter Lumis against Bronson Reed. Listen, I love Dexter Lumis. Fucking love this guy. I'll be surprised. Listen, I want to see more of Dexter Lumis. And also, as well, Bronson Reed. I want to see more of these two men. I really do. But this match was just fantastic. I love this matchup. Bronson Reed wins. Reed goes for a belly-to-back suplex, but Lumis lands on his feet. Lumis with a belly-to-back suplex, followed by a leg drop for a near fall. Lumis goes to the turnbuckles and he goes up top, but misses a swanton when Reed moves. Reed with a slam and straps down for Reed. Reed goes up top, hits a frog splash for the 3 count. Bronson Reed wins. He will advance to the semifinals where he faces Cameron Grimes in the second round of the Breakout Tournament. Listen, I'm loving these fucking tournaments in NXT. I'm loving it. Fucking loving it. The Cruiserweight Classic was fantastic. The Mae Young Classic was fantastic. The Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is always amazing. The Breakout Tournament has to be one of my favorite tournaments so far in NXT. Because we get to see all these young guys that are in the Performance Center. But we don't get to see them that much in NXT. We're seeing them now. And let me say this now. NXT, listen, their future is set. Let me say that now. If you guys don't agree with me on that, you're not watching the product correctly. NXT is the future of WWE. Completely fucking factual. We see Tyler Breeze at a photo shoot earlier today, and he is asked by Kathy Kelly about how he will bounce back from his loss to Roderick Strong. Breeze says everyone has a group to help them, so he has to adapt, or then all of a sudden the Forgotten Sons show up and talk about Tyler being a blast from the past. This is the new NXT where they are real men. Tyler says he hasn't been here in a while. For a while, he asked which one is Buddy Murphy. They tell Tyler this is why he's never taken seriously. That's a shot there. Wesley says that Jackson Riker is a savage. Tyler says he has seen everything. Then from there we go to commercial. Don't tell me we're going to get a fucking Tyler Breeze feud against the Forgotten Sons. Tyler Breeze deserves a whole lot better than that, in my honest opinion. We go to commercial. We are back with a look at Io Shirai on last week's show. Io will face Casey Carizzario next week on NXT TV. I want to see how this Io heel works. I really want to see it. I really do. Next week, we're going to get Io Shirai will face against Casey Carazzario, the girlfriend of the one and only Ricochet. We get Kushida against Apollo Crews. This was a NXT takeover-like match. Let me tell you, Apollo Crews on this match on NXT TV against Kushida looked a whole lot better than he ever did on the main roster. Factual. Completely fucking facts. This match was fantastic. I love this matchup. My favorite part of the entire matchup was when Crews did a standing shooting star press. You don't know how athletic Apollo Crews is. Now, we all joke around about Apollo Crews being on catering and stuff like that. You put him in a prominent role on the main roster, he's going to show up. And in this matchup, I'm not going to lie to you, this matchup, Apollo Crews in a losing effort, he did not disappoint me in this matchup. He did not. And this matchup right here shows you that Apollo Crews call up to the main roster in 2016 was too soon. What happened when Apollo Crews got called up to NXT? When he got called up from NXT? They never used him. They never used him. He will be in a role here and there. He'll get a matchup here and there. He will sit in catering for about 6 months, come back to a matchup. Why don't we see this Apollo Crews in the main roster? If I'm Triple H right now, I'm gonna talk to Vince and be like, listen, if you're not gonna use anybody in NXT from NXT on the main roster, bring them back down. Bring them back down. Honestly. And to this day, I'm going to ask this question. How do you fuck up somebody like Bobby Roode? Bobby Roode was the perfect heel in NXT TV. He was the most perfect heel. He was the most perfect heel in NXT. I remember his feud with Roderick Strong, his feud with fucking Hideo with Tommy, his feud with fucking Nakamura. You can't make this shit up. How can you fuck up somebody like Bobby fucking Roode? Come on now. Are you fucking serious right now? But this matchup between Kushida and Apollo Crews, fantastic matchup. This matchup was like an NXT takeover-like feel. And I love that feeling. Crews cannot press Kushida due to damage to the arm. Kushida with a flatliner into the turnbuckles and a springboard Rana, but Crews rolls through for a sunset flip. Kushida with a round kick, but Crews with an enziguri, and both men are down. Crews goes to the apron and up two and up top. Kushida recovers and connects with a forearm to stop Crews. Kushida and Crews exchange forearms on the turnbuckles, and Kushida goes to the mat. Kushida also with a handspring kick, and Kushida comes off the turnbuckles into a cross arm breaker. Crews gets to his feet and tries to get to the ropes, but Kushida with a hoverboard lock, and Crews taps out. This matchup was fantastic. I fucking love this matchup. After the match, Kushida and Crews shake hands and they hug as they go straight to commercial break. This match is fantastic. I fucking love. Listen, I love Kushida. I love Kushida. I'm starting to love him more on NXT. What are you gonna push? I think 2020 will be Kushida's year, in my honest opinion. But Apollo Crews, keep him in NXT, please. We all know, yes, we all know, Apollo Crews does not have to be an NXT North American champion or an NXT champion. Let him be like Tyler Breeze. He's going to be that veteran role in NXT that's going to push guys over. That's going to put guys over. Honestly, can you imagine a Damian Priest against Apollo Crews match? Just think about it. Or a Dominic Dijakovic when he comes back against Apollo Crews. Those matchups are really, really good. So there you go right there. We are back with comments from Keith Lee earlier today. He is asked about his tenure in NXT. Keith says he is looking for an opportunity. He was told opportunity would be at his feet. He was looked over and passed by. You have 8 guys in a tournament for a title match, and he did not have that when he entered NXT. Now we have a new face, Damian Priest, and everyone is talking about him. Keith says maybe he should change that narrative. He should be the one they talk about. So next week we are getting Keith Lee against Damian Priest. I am looking forward to that matchup next week. Finally, guys, we get to the main event here. NXT champion Adam Cole makes it onto the ring. Adam Cole, baby. Adam says for the past few weeks he has been traveling all around the globe. If I can find... Okay, this shit just messed up. Okay, here we go. Adam says for the past few weeks he has been traveling all over the world on the Bay Championship Tour. Been fantastic so far. What he has done is show you morons what a true champion is, what true power is. While he has been gone, his boys have been taking care of business. There is no question that there is an undisputed power switch happening in NXT. I believe it. Adam did not say he would not be a fighting champion, and he will put the title on the line. Adam says he'll be putting his title on the line tonight, and he will do it against this man. So they played a video package of Johnny Gargano in AIW in Cleveland, and him letting Twan hold the NXT Championship belt. Adam says he'll be facing Twan Tucker. Adam tells Twan it is good to see him again. He says he hopes Twan realizes he is getting the opportunity of a lifetime. There is no undisputed era. Adam says he will give Twan a fair chance to slap the taste out of his mouth. Twan says that is too bad because he did not come alone. So Johnny Gargano's music plays and he comes out with Twan and goes after Adam Cole. Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano exchange punches. Cole has a super kick block with Gargano and a super kick. Cole goes to the floor and Cole goes into the crowd and Johnny punches him and Johnny follows Cole into the crowd in Full Sail. Cole sends Gargano into the guardrails and Cole goes into the bleachers, but there's no escape. Gargano punches Cole and they go back down the bleachers, but Gargano with punches and chops. Cole with a thumb to the eyes, but Gargano Irish whips Cole into the guardrails, and Gargano punches Cole. Officials make their way back to stop Gargano. Gargano is taken up the ramp onto the stage, and Gargano with a crossbody onto Cole on the floor. They continue to brawl and go back to the ring. Cole with a kick to the knee, but Gargano with a super kick and a running super kick. Gargano applies it. Gargano escape, and Cole taps out as the officials try to pull Gargano out for Cole as the show goes off the air. With that happened tonight on NXT, in the last part of NXT tonight before it cut off, I'm going to sit here and assume we are getting Gargano and Cole for TakeOver Toronto. Now, TakeOver New York, they fall in their best 2 out of 3. One of the best main event in NXT history, in my honest opinion. Especially on that third fall. Especially on that deciding fall. Was the best main event in NXT history. No cap. That was NXT TakeOver New York. TakeOver 25. They fought not in a great matchup, but it wasn't better than NXT TakeOver New York. Cole won the NXT Championship. This matchup, if they're gonna book this match for NXT TakeOver Toronto, you gotta have a stipulation. This is the rubber match. Gargano has a victory over Cole. Cole has one over Gargano. They're tied 1-1. This has to be the payoff for NXT TakeOver Toronto. You can do a submission match. There's so many matches in my head that you can do. You can do a steel cage match. You can do a submission match. You can do last man standing. You can do a ladder match. I mean, two ladder matches in one night would technically overkill the entire aspect of the ladder match. Yeah, it will overkill it. It will overdo it. If I'm booking this matchup between Gargano and Cole, you can do either a steel cage or a last man standing. Or no holds barred. And there has to be a winner. There has to be a winner here. This episode of NXT was really, really good tonight, and I cannot wait for next week. We get heel. I said heel. Yeah, try saying that 5 times. Io Shirai going up against Casey Carazzario next week. And we're going to get Keith Lee next week against Damian Priest. Should be another barn burner episode of NXT. And NXT has to start building towards NXT TakeOver Toronto. We need to see some matches being announced for TakeOver Toronto. Because I think TakeOver Toronto is going to be the best show of the entire year. It's going to be the best TakeOver of the entire year. Well, now, I want you guys to answer this down below in the comment section. Do you think NXT TakeOver Toronto will be better than NXT TakeOver New York? I don't know. with the card that it could potentially build, I think it could be. I think it could be. But sound off down below in the comment section about that. Thank you guys so much for watching NXT Review. If you guys enjoyed, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought of NXT tonight. And like I said, if you guys are new to the channel and you're watching this for the very first time, show your support by hitting that subscribe button down below and turning on those bells for all notifications. Raw Review, live on the channel right now. Extreme Rules Review, live on the channel right now. Episode 37, 38, and 39 of the podcast will be, well, not only is live on the channel right now, but all of those videos will be in the annotation above that you see on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. This is the official home of the Reality Podcast, so make sure you are connected with me on social media. Twitter, Chris from Loring, and Snapchat, Chris Most Hating. Like I said, if you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and ringing those bells and turning on those bells for all notifications. I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 2 of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel Road to Glory, as the evolution of Crash starts to rebuild itself with a new member that I have signed. Who is that new member going to be? You're going to have to find out tomorrow for episode number 2 of Crash Team Racing. Till then, I'm your boy Chris. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video all over social media. I will see you guys tomorrow for episode number 2 of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel Road to Glory. Till then, talk to you guys later.